Fendi and Adana, Karen, they be sharing all their money, got me wearing fly. Girl, but I ain't asking. They say they love my ass and 7 G's to religion. I say no, but they keep getting.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be giving you guys tips on instructing dressage, so let's get started. Featuring my club doing dressage. So first of all, really important, when you are instructing dressage, you must be loud and clear so that your members can understand the instructions that they are given. You must also have good or fast Wi-Fi or internet, if you like to say that, because if your computer is always lagging and glitching, you can't tell your members to fix their gaps because they're going to be frozen on your screen and it's just not going to work out. And when you're instructing, if you have bad Wi-Fi, then you're going to be cutting out a lot. That's going to make it super confusing for, the people that you're instructing. So let me give you an example of what I mean when I say a loud and clear voice.
Go. That was so hot.
Okay, my next tip is that you yourself as the instructor must have a good amount of dressage knowledge, at least be advanced or elite, because no one wants a teacher that knows even less than they do. You know what I mean? So you have to be prepared. I recommend watching Star Stable Dressage's videos on intermediate, beginner, and advanced moves to kind of prepare you to be able to teach, because the people you're teaching will be way more reassured if they know that you're at a professional standard, if you know what I mean, and they'll be more confident in themselves as well. For example, I myself am at basically elite level. I know a wide range of moves, and that makes me suitable for teaching. Another really important part of teaching is you have to be patient. Not everyone that you're teaching will get moves super quickly. You have to be really patient with everyone. You have to be kind as well. It takes a lot of people, more time than others, and you can't compare people. A lot of bad instructors do that. They're like, look at this person, they're getting it so fast, so why can't you do that? I've never experienced that, but that would be a horrible experience, and you never want to put someone down because they'll lose interest extremely fast. So yeah, you want to be patient. If someone needs help with the move, I suggest maybe not stopping the whole line to teach them the move, but tell them that, you can do a little private lesson with them afterwards to help them, catch up, if that makes sense. And then, because it's kind of embarrassing to fail in front of a whole group, so it'll be more comfortable for them and easier for you to teach them separately. And they'll understand more because you can focus on them separately. Following my you have to have a good attitude towards teaching rule, you also have to be strict but fair. So because a lot of instructors, you can't really be really nice all the time because a lot of people just won't listen to you that way. So you can start off nice, but build up that firmness, if that makes sense, if you need to, so that the people will listen to you, because I know a lot of people have had instructors that are just really chill, and the people that are learning end up getting nothing. So yeah, you want to be strict but fair.
Okay, does anyone want to tell me why you think you messed up? Okay, Squid, I have no idea. Okay, so what I saw was a lot of people when I said expand, they did what I said not to do and they pressed an arrow on their key and they turned out of the circle. On expand on the first go, what you do is you don't touch anything at all. You keep on going straight and you'll go out of the circle.
Like you just saw, following my next tip, if your line messes up, you need to be able to tell them how to fix things. You need to be able to tell them where they went wrong so that they know to fix it next time. And then another tip, it's more technically, it's not really like
That was
personality wise
extremely
or
hot.
like
Yes.
that kind
Okay.
of stuff, but you need to know how to use your goes. For each move, you need to know like how many goes you need to use. For example, there are specific moves you need to use 2 goes for. Well, not need to, but just looks neater, like Fate, Twist, OBI, whatever that's called, and triple curl, B curl, that kind of stuff, because it won't just look as neat without it. So you need to know how many goes you should use. And then along with the go thing, there's something that I use with my club and my elite team. We use pre-go. So, I mean, it's up to you if you'd like to use it or not, but it's extremely helpful. The pre just tells your club to get prepared for the go, because what I used to do is I'd be like curl set, go. So instead of doing something like that, you'd go like
Curl set left, pre, go, yes. Okay, Emerald, you were a bit late. Belt left at wall.
along with my other commanding tips, something I really recommend is using the command twice or repeating it, so that even if you cut out on the first go, which happens sometimes, the members still hear the second command, and it really pushes that word inside their heads to the point where they like more understand what you're going to do next, if that makes sense. For me personally, when I'm commanding and when I'm being instructed myself, I like having the command repeated. And then, of course, I have more tips. So, my other tip is you must be polite and kind. You should never whatsoever yell at your members for anything, but you, again, following my other tips, you still have to be strict. So if members are fooling around, especially if it's something at elite, or they're just slacking on their work when you're telling them to fix them, it is necessary to raise your voice to show them, like not in a bossy way, but you need to show them who's in charge, because if you don't, they won't listen to you. But on the other hand, you do need to congratulate them for good work. You have no idea how much a good job or nice work can do to them. It makes them feel really good about themselves. If you make them feel better about themselves, then they'll no doubt have the courage to keep on learning, and it just makes them feel better about themselves overall. It kind of makes them more confident and pushes them to keep working hard.
Okay, right at wall, right at wall. That was a really nice comb.
So as you saw in that clip, and if you were paying attention to the clips before, I said good job, nice comb, that's really hot and stuff like that. It just makes them really feel better about themselves, and it just improves their work on the field as well. So, make sure they deserve their praise before giving it to them as well, so that they feel like they have something to work
Wasn't
for.
bad. That wasn't bad. Okay, right at wall, right at wall. Catch up a bit rosy. And then we're going to diac chord, set left, pre, go, yes, pre, go, cut. Everyone cut separately. That was really smooth. Curl set left, pre, go, yes, yes. You should be evenly spaced,
Feel free to keep giving suggestions on how to improve their work.
I'm going to explain one last move. It might be hard, but I'm just going to explain one last move. The move is a keyhole. Rain, you can find your spot back in line. We're going to do a keyhole. So what a keyhole is, actually we'll do a curl comb, sorry, that's much easier. It's just a curl into a comb. So you're going to do a curl and then you're going to cut. Curl comb set, curl comb set, curl comb set, pre, go, you're going to comb. That was really well done, really well done.
Yeah, so more like personality-wise, or just what you need to be able to have down as an instructor. You need to be able to explain things and try not to stutter. So things like, so, like, so, yeah, try not to be like that kind of instructor. You will confuse the people and it won't, like, the instructions won't be very clear if you keep on making up your mind about things. Speaking of the mind, you do need to be an open-minded instructor. Plan on having your students or whatever other instructors giving you advice, because even if you are planning on being an instructor, there is still plenty to learn and no one is ever perfect. And you have to be able to take advice lightly. A lot of people don't take it well. When someone gives you advice, it's not because you're doing a bad job, and don't take it personal. It's just an idea. So take it as an idea. So, for example, several times during my lessons, I will have people ask if they can unmute and give a suggestion, and I always say yes. And after they give it, even if I don't personally like the idea, I will consider it and I'll tell them that I will consider it. We might try what they're thinking, and at the end we all decide if we want to put it into the routine, because we are a team and you are a team with all of your students. So you need to unite, if that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. So this is my club trying to pull off a curl comb. We didn't do revolve because it was too advanced. And my last tip of all is you want to say go earlier than you actually want them to go, because of course there's still a screen delay, and once you say go on your screen, about 2 seconds later the noise or the sound will come out of whatever device they're using to listen, and then they will go. So for things like tear or rain or cut or curl, you want to say it earlier than you usually want them to go, because for example, if they're about to do a rain, which is when both lines are in a split, and they're about to cut at the same time, but not merge, if you were to do that and you wanted them to merge farther apart, and you say go right when you want them to cut, they're going to hear it on their screen about 2 seconds later, and then they're going to rain, but by that time they'll already be like pretty close together, and you're not going to get the length in between that you wanted, as well as curl. So if you have a really long line and your line leader is approaching the corner, don't wait until they're like almost reaching the corner to say go, because again, they're going, once they hear the sound go on their screen, they're already going to be at the corner, and that's going to be a really tight curl for them. So you have to really see everyone's point of view, and yeah, that helps a lot with things. But those are all my tips for today. I hope you enjoyed. My next video, I want to publish a dressage moves video with my club, so you can look forward to that. It'll be really fun for us to film as well. Quick plug, my club applications are open, and I want to thank every single one of you for being so supportive lately. I've reached 523 subscribers. That is absolutely crazy. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. My club's applications are open, and so are my DMs. On Instagram, I've changed my username to @Shay with 2 Y's _ SSO, so feel free to DM me anytime. And while you're here, if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and the notification bell, and check out the club website, because why not? And if you're tired to listening to me talk the entire video, enjoy some more clips of my elite team, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time.
Go, pre, go, pre, go. That was really pretty, and I got it on film. That's great. Okay, fix the line.